Then we have to have a plan. I don't like that part.
You've got a plan.
Yeah, we're so well known for our rigid planning and execution.
Well, we're known for some rigid stuff.
Speak for yourself. Didn't someone say this morning that it's not as hard as it used to be before 10 a.m.?
I thought you were talking about work.
I just took a note here. Who wasn't laughing at? Never mind. Move along.
Obviously, out there chatting with your new friend now. I see.
Already jealous.
I don't recall that conversation.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. All right, carry on.
Let me silence my phone.
Ooh, that's nobody's sending me a message anyway. just taking notes as I remember what we could talk about today.
You're still doing notes?
Yeah. My entire phone is full of notes that I don't plan, I plan on reading them again, but I know I won't. So are we ready?
No? I was born ready.
Okay.
Were you?
Nah.
What? Just a question here before we start. Since I'm doing the edit, this is 105, right? Welcome to the 105th episode. Yeah, episode of the No.1 Crude Mistakes podcast with Glenn from No.1 Projects, KJ from Crude But Efficient, and myself, Haavard, from Behind the Mistakes. Welcome to this 105th episode. Yeah. I got the lift now. That's how we roll.
Episode.
Yeah. It's all downhill from here, which will be apparent, I guess. All right. Yes.
And here I thought I was the tired one.
Yeah, I'm not even drunk yet. This bodes well.
It doesn't normally take you too long, though, does it?
No, I'm a easy sell or hard buy. I don't remember how the saying went.
Cheap day.
that was it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not the one to lay on my belly and say no, as you say in Norway.
I told you it didn't take him long to get drunk.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Strong start. Come on, boys.
So, what's happened this week? Any making? I know I have. So how about you?
I've hit an all-time low with making.
Oh, I thought you was going to say you finished your drumstick. Okay.
Yeah, me too. I was so excited.
No, I haven't touched the drumstick. I've been listing items for sale on eBay most of the weekend, but I did do some making, but it's an all-time low. I feel it's lower than making chopping boards, for instance.
Oh,
then it's really low.
Yeah, that's yeah. Do we need to call someone? Or
I think so.
Yeah.
You need an injection of some kind.
The vet, yeah. I need putting out of my misery. Lasered fridge magnets. Does it get any worse?
I just realized we should make a list, like the pain scale for makers. I mean, when you go to the doctors, they ask you how bad is the pain from 1 to 10. Fridge magnets. It's like, oh no, bring all the meds. All the meds. Yeah. Well, that's not good.
Yeah, Michelle's nan was over at the weekend, and she was saying, while I'm away, I always buy her daughter and her grandson a fridge magnet. We're like, okay, we should go and find fridge magnets. And nobody wanted to take Nell out to buy a fridge magnet. And so Michelle and her mum came up with the plan. It's okay. Glenn can make you fridge magnets.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Let's make them really personal. Instead of a Lincoln fridge magnet, why not do pictures of our houses and laser those on a piece of wood and stick a magnet on the back? So this was took up 3 hours on Saturday.
But I mean, at least someone handed you the idea, so you could just execute it. I mean, think like you've just been given the task of like make a fridge magnet, and you have to spend mental capacity as well. Just what should I make? Like I'm wasting brain cells on this.
When Nan says I want a fridge magnet and I'm left up to my own devices, it's obviously a cock and ball on a magnet.
Obviously,
easy.
Well,
So
I'd want that. Yeah.
Actually, when you came to visit, you went away with a cock and balls, didn't you?
I did.
The same one he came with, I hope.
Well, I don't know.
One.
I didn't check what he arrived with.
I came home with more cocks than I arrived with. Yeah, that's.
Well, that's a good trip, I guess.
That's a good thing though, because I did actually. I bought a shitload of magnets here not long ago because I need them for whenever I do inserts in 3D prints. But yeah, I could just super glue one of them on the cock and balls, and I already have a fridge magnet without any effort. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to explain that one to the kids?
It's a mushroom. Yeah.
Yep.
Got it from Glenn. He's a gardener. He's into plants and everything, you know. So it's a special Lincolnshire mushroom. There, solved it.
Is it edible, Daddy? No, it's not. Sorry, KJ. What are you leading up to?
Well, I finally had a day in the workshop, because I mean the last couple of forevers, it feels like it's always been stuff to be doing. I mean, the Saturday we were off to a wedding. That was, I mean, I always kind of dread going to social events, but it was really fun meeting old friends and that sort of thing. And one friend in particular had just a week before almost cut his pinky off with a circular saw. So that was a good thing to talk about. Apparently he was cleaning it with the power cord still in the wall. So that's not something you should do. So he is in a cast for, I think, 4 weeks, and then training for like 3 months or something like that. And maybe he will get some kind of sensation back in his finger.
Wow.
So I really thought about that on the Sunday when I spent like 4 hours with the table saw and the thicknesser, just dimensioning all the wood for the bunk bed upgrades, which was a bit much, perhaps, especially for my dust collection.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
I was just about to say, we saw pictures on Instagram and your workshop full of dust on the inside. How did that make you feel?
Yeah, it was. It felt really bad, and I mean, it wasn't. I mean, the dust collection worked fine for the first 4 bags or something like that.
Yeah.
And then something must have jammed inside it because it lost like all its suction power, and
oh no.
And that thicknesser really wants some dust collection.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not good. It does its best to fill the hose with the shavings, and then it just spews it everywhere.
Was it Ross Fat Hog put a little piece of pipe on, it's just shooting into a bin?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
I was considering that, but since I have it on the floor, not that much height for a bin.
Fair enough.
At the moment, because I'm going to build a stand for it, but first I thought I'm going to mill the lumber for it to actually use for the stand. So then I had to do that first. But it was really nice to actually get that done. So then I had the big pile of wood that became a smaller pile of wood. I stacked it neatly inside the workshop and was, well, really happy about that. And then we had a rainstorm during the night, and the water level got too high outside, so it came into the workshop.
Oh, no.
But luckily, the drain in the workshop worked fine, so just the bottom strings of wood that got a bit wet. So
Have they warped?
They dried out. So it was fine. But it felt like, going down to the workshop just to admire the wood. And, my socks are soggy. Why are they soggy? This is not nice. So then I had to move everything that was piled really nicely and had a lot of space around it to walk on. And now it looks like, I don't know what it looks like, but it's anything but tidy at least.
That's really sad. You can never carpet the workshop, can you? Like a normal person.
I do have a carpet. I have a carpet that was wet. That was the problem. If I had only had the concrete, it would have dried up by itself. But now it's soggy carpet instead.
Well, that produces a special smell, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now I mean everything just smells like cut wood and sawdust in like half of the house at the moment. So.
That's a nice smell, though, isn't it? Don't you think?
It is. I mean, it smells like my childhood. I feel like.
But the wet carpet.
It smells like grandma. No wood.
But surely you have like this wet, dry vacuum cleaner you could use, and then you just see it as a bonus for cleaning your carpet. And then you could use your thicknesser. You could just run a couple of boards through, and then you have covered the entire floor with sawdust, and you just wait it to soak for a few minutes, and then you just scrape it up. Ta-da! Clean, dry floor.
Yeah, maybe that could work. But
problem solved.
I'm more planning to get or no, not get because I can't get in the right dimension. Make some kind of domed grill for the. A better one than the shitty one. Because I made one last year mostly to catch leaves and that sort of thing. But I mean has two bigger holes for sawdust and that sort of thing. Because I mean part of the reason why the drain got clogged was that I left some sawdust and shavings outside, which neatly collected at the drain and clogged it. So it was all my fault, really.
Oh dear.
So I'm gonna build a better catcher for that, I think, because I mean it's not the first time that I'm gonna leave a lot of sawdust and shit outside.
That was I had clogged drain lines from the roof here the other day, and of course I've put this metal mesh on top to collect leaves and whatnot, and of course that has collected silt over the couple of years, so it was pissing down here the other day, and it was just coming over the gutters. So I had to climb up, but the only way I could reach it was, of course, to climb at that exact point where the water was pouring over the edge because the drain didn't work. So just like, I'm gonna get wet here, and yes, so it's like a soaked cat by the time I got to the top of the ladder, and just had to reach my arm in and start feeling around. But yeah, I fixed it relatively quick. But yeah, went in and had a shower afterwards.
Can we just go back to the Swedish wedding for a minute?
Yeah.
So a wedding here starts probably early to mid-afternoon and then runs to about midnight. Is that the same sort of length in Sweden, or is it a nicer, shorter affair?
It depends wildly. I mean, this one it was a really nice wedding. It started with, no one was allowed at the actual wedding. They just came in the limo and was newlywed
Okay.
at the party
so
site.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we started with some mingling, and then it was coffee and cake, and then it was some more milling around. No, then the bar opened, so we drink whatever you like, and then it came a food truck with some barbecue.
Oh, nice.
And we ate that and more drinking, and then because my friend who is really into pyrotechnics, it was a fireworks show that would make 4th of July envious. It was like a war zone. And then it was dance floor until I don't know how late, because we went and picked up the kids instead.
Went home.
Went home to sleep.
Do you dance, KJ?
When I feel like it.
Okay.
When it requires a special special occasions. But yeah, I mean that's how me and Sophie got together. Both of us dancing weirdly.
Oh,
I think we've talked about it before. Those inflatable things you see outside car garages. That's what I imagine you looking like.
I mean, you're not that far off, but I mean, it worked.
yeah.
Happily married
Yeah.
since 10 years or something like that.
But I must say, when you described that wedding, I was kind of disappointed. I mean, it just seemed too normal. And then you think that, all right, you have the midsummer celebration with all the party tricks and what you do there, and I mean, surely the weddings would also be something out of this world. But then, no, just a regular wedding. It's kind of like no big flowery phallus symbol and animal replica dances or anything.
No, we get that out once a year, and that's enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's you lot who are understimulated in that area.
Yeah, I mean, we are. I mean, you described probably the same wedding in Norway, but we seldom have a free bar because of alcohol. It's so expensive, unless you live close to the Swedish border, so you can use the couple of weeks prior to the wedding to do some heavy smuggling to bulk up. Yeah.
So, what about you, Hor?
Oh, this. Oh, where should I start? This has been a week. I have. I mean, since this is a maker podcast, you can start there. I've been doing some making. To procrastinate doing some other making. um, of course,
Active procrastination.
yes. I got the email that they've received my application for Skapet Festival, and then I realized, shit, I need to bring stuff. So I got some plywood, and I used some old plywood. So I built myself a flight case for the Hellcorder. And I kind of forgot how fun it is to just make a simple box. And of course, when you don't have to do any joinery or anything, you need a sturdy box. So I 3D printed the corner and everything because I didn't want to spend a lot of money or wait for the packages to arrive from China. So I made everything basically except the metal latches that I need to buy at the hardware store. But yeah, 2 days of just hammering on in the workshop, and now I got a box, and I'm pleased with it. And that's fun. Yeah, that's proper making that.
I think that's one level up from chopping boards, but not one level below, like fridge magnets, just making a simple box with no joinery, isn't it?
Yeah,
But printed corners makes it look special.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you didn't find the corners that you removed from some other
Yeah, I did.
keys,
They did
but
not.
you didn't want to use it.
It was for a smaller amplifier, so they looked very tiny at the corners. I needed to 3D print something bigger, so I did that. So
Because you made a Patreon video of this, so I've seen this box already, and you said that, yeah, I'm gonna find that because I put them somewhere. I don't remember where. And the next scene, you 3D printed new ones. Okay, you didn't find them.
well, I found them. I just like, oh, these are not usable. And then I realized that I didn't have as much hardware as I remembered. I have a box of like assorted hardware. But yeah, I never have exactly what I need. And now I have enough D-rings to last a lifetime. So I'm probably never going to have the use of a D-ring ever again in my life. Because in preparation for winter, I dismantled the trampoline this week. And the safety net was rotted, and then I thought, all right, I could put everything else away and buy a new net if they still sell it next year. But then again, if the safety net is rotted, how far away are we a serious accident on the rest of the trampoline? So I thought we'd just toss it away. And of course, it's probably 50 D-rings around and springs. And of course, I'm a hoarder for parts, so I couldn't throw those away. So I spent a good portion cutting these off and putting them in a bucket. So if anyone needs a D-ring, I'm your guy.
Yeah, and just buying a new safety net would probably cost almost as much as getting a full trampoline. So if you need one, just get one new instead.
Yeah, I checked. You could get it for a third of the price, but I'm not sure it would fit the exact model. And of course, these ones are cheaply made, so every hardware store that sells them, they probably buy them in bulk from the cheapest manufacturer for that season. And when they sell out, they're sold out, and it might not be the same name and brand on the same trampoline next year. So finding the exact fit is a bit difficult.
It's always good, isn't it? You don't need an excuse to keep a trampoline. You get to that stage where you just want it gone, don't you? So
yeah, I've wanted it gone for years. It's
Yeah.
it's an eyesore. It's always in the way, and then when you're mowing the lawn, you can like quite never reach under the center, and you have to move it around, and yeah, it's a pain in the eyes. So now it's away. So now we just have to get the swing set out, but I think that's a couple of years. But yeah, we just got a lot more garden now that we threw it away. So
I'm sure you can make the swing set unsafe, can't you? A lot sooner than a couple of years' time.
Two-stroke it.
with
a
I was going to
propeller.
say that a two-stroke power swing.
If you can get that pole to spin, would that make the swings go higher?
You know, you're. Oh, it's going to make the list, isn't it? Yes.
Or just some kind of arm to automatically push it.
Yeah.
I made a thing put a rocket pack on the swing, didn't he?
Yes.
A pulse jet.
Yes, that was stupid.
Yeah, but it wasn't very directionally stable, if I remember correctly. So it was more a rocket on the end of a pendulum, and yeah. A swinging death machine. But
so there's always that.
Yeah, there's always that. Well, I'll put it on a list and I'll procrastinate and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I built a box in the workshop, and I got a new table and a tool chest. I needed both. I've been looking at that for a long time, and then someone sold a combined table tool chest ish.
So you don't need to make excuses to us.
All right.
It looks very nice.
It is very
really
nice.
good.
Yeah. I stumbled over it.
Searched extensively.
I was actively looking for this, and it turns out the company who sells them, they had a sale, so it was a lot cheaper than they usually go for. So I thought, well, it's cheaper than getting a table and a tool chest separately, so I bought it. So it is a flight case box with drawers, but you can take the lids off and convert it into a table. And I thought, well, I could put a lot of shit in those drawers and bring it to Skapet Festival, and then I could just unfold it and have a table there. And then I have the flight box for the Hell Quarter. So I think I can get away with a couple of collie. And yeah, I have some equipment that I need to carry loosely because I don't have a box for it. But I'm going to regret that because I already started unfolding it and putting it in the workshop, and knowing that I in a month time is going to have to pack it back together again. It's yeah, not sure if that's going to happen, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm very pleased with it.
Does it fold up and down easily, the table part, or does it?
Yeah.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's two latches and the tables fold in, and they have like a hydraulic ram and just a locking pin underneath. So it's it's proper durable.
I wonder
not
how
more
sturdy it is.
Yeah, I mean they are made for hard road use, but of course it already got got some scars from the transportation, but I'm not going to complain on it. They bent one thing underneath, but yeah, I was probably going to bend that just getting it into my workshop. So it's like I'm not going to make a fuss about that. So just took the brand new off it. So now I need a lot of stickers. So yeah, people, if you're going to Skapet Festival, and bring stickers. I mean, maker stickers, not just any random stickers you got at wherever. So yeah, new me, new workshop, new tools, and now I even got a car to pull the
Ooh.
trailer to get it to Skapet Festival.
That's big news.
Yeah, it's, how long is it? I mean, Easter, that was April, May, June,
Yeah.
July, August. 5 months my car has been in
Wow.
and out of the garage and out of use.
And it's cost you probably more in those 5 months than it ever has while you've been driving it, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yes. But I got some good news. I love the new garage. Of course, and I'm sorry to our listeners, it's been a half year almost talking about my car. It's coming to an end, I promise, maybe. But of course, what was remaining was some few brake parts that I did not have the tools to get off without breaking it. And then I had a leaky gasket in the rear differential, and it was leaking so much oil that it did not pass the MOT. And of course, that gasket only came as a set, and it had to be delivered from, you guessed it, Italy, with a 4 to 6 week delivery time. That seems to be a default for anything in Italy.
And it came attached with a Jeep to it.
Yeah, so you have to unbolt the Jeep to get to the part you need, and yeah. I wish, but you are not fucking far from the truth. Because the garage rang me up yesterday and said the car is done. They got the parts, and when they went through the box, it's like a service kit for the entire differential, and it had every gasket except the one that was leaking. And of course, they called back and forth to the people who delivered it because they obviously delivered the wrong thing. But it turns out that gasket doesn't exist. I mean, it exists on the car when it's sold, but it's not a part. It's not a spare part in the system. It's you can't order it. So whenever it breaks, you have to get a new rear differential.
Oh no.
So the garage said, well, we just cleaned it really good and we just stamped it MOT cleared, and we filled up some oil, and we didn't fill up more than, if it has been leaking a couple of years, it lost maximum 1 like deciliter or something like that. So it's very minor. So they said it is probably fine. And that means that they returned the parts, so I don't have to pay for them, and that was half the cost. So I went to the garage. I've been saving up that. It's going to cost me 2+ grand, and then it turned out it was less than half, which was good.
Nice.
So I've been saving up and expecting to pay for something I did not have to pay for. So yeah, that paid for the tool chest table alone.
So I thought the lathe fund was up and running again.
Yeah.
I still have money left for the lathe, but then we have the drum sander. But let's not digress. So yeah,
You don't have any more space in your workshop, not with that big box of yours.
That's true. But yep, I have a car again. I drove it home, and of course I've been using my wife's car on and off for the last 5 months, and she's got a newer electric car, and that is like a spaceship compared to my diesel car. So when I got back into it today, it was so hard steering. Everything was sluggish. It's like driving a tractor, literally. It's like loud, noisy, smelly, but I like it. I'm glad I have
you
it
like
back.
tractors.
Yes, I do. So hopefully now it's cleared the MOT for the next 2 years. The problem is if I'm going to sell it, now's the time. But then again, I spent so much money on it, and hopefully it will last for those 2 years. And then I can already now start to plan for that next car that I want to buy. So I have a 2-year horizon on that.
Is it going to be an electric one? Now that you've gone used to them?
No, we discussed it briefly with the wife, and it's nice having one non-electric car in case some power outage or something happens. Then we don't have a generator. We could get a generator, of course, but it's nice to have an old banger, diesel or petrol or whatever, or K-truck. Yeah. So,
It's quite worrying when we were looking around at cars the other week. How many electric cars were for sale and how little money they were compared to what they were when they were new.
Yeah, they lose a lot.
A lot of
first.
value. Yeah.
But a friend of the family, basically, he's an electrical engineer and he's working for a company, and they did some testing on I think it was the first generation Nissan Leaf, which is 10 plus years now, and it turns out that the batteries did not degrade at the rate that they feared. So you could get an old banger electric car and it still have like 85 to 90% battery capacity compared to the original, which is more than I thought. So yeah, I'm not as afraid of buying an old electric car. So, and if they're getting now cheap, as you say, that's even better.
Nice.
And then
would you go for a Leaf?
I mean, it's one of the obvious choices, but the oldest version, they're as pretty as a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
But of course, if you get an old electric car, you're not too afraid to modify it. So I'm thinking pop riveting on some 3D printed battery connector, so you can then you have a rolling charger for all your Bosch batteries. So that would be cool.
I thought you meant you were going to power it from your Bosch batteries.
Yeah, you can do that. You just switch a lever and then you can run on them for 10 meters.
That's really funny, just getting some old used up tool batteries and fill the hood of the car with.
Yeah.
Or just have some USB-C and dongles thing after it, like a wedding.
How many tool batteries would you need, KJ, do you think?
That depends on how far do you want to go.
More than 100 miles.
It's going to be quite old.
Yeah. No, so we're planning on going to the cabin this week. We're going to use my car. So with my luck, it's probably going to break.
I mean, don't get too cocky. I mean, just wait a couple of weeks at least.
Yeah, no, I don't need to be cocky because I know it's going to break. It's yeah. But as I mentioned, though, we are, of course, they are adjusting the interest rates amongst the banks here in Norway, and one bank that we have has a better interest rate than the one we currently have. So we looked into switching banks, and then in the same time, should we just include the remaining part of the car loan, basically? So then I get a better interest on that as well. That's good. So I think the 2-year, it's a nice horizon. So now I have time so that I don't have to desperately need to buy a car when it breaks down, which some in the present company know everything about.
Yeah, let's just keep fingers crossed that yours doesn't shit itself to death in the meantime.
So you didn't win the Euro jackpot either this weekend?
No, I didn't.
Was it 100 million euros or something like that?
I don't know.
It was something stupid like that, at least.
It is, yeah. No, I haven't got a text message yet, but yeah, the jackpot went over to this week, so it's today. It's Tuesday and Friday, so I bought a ticket today, so yeah. But I'm still here, so I have to work for my money. So
What's the first thing you're buying when you've won the lottery? A lathe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the world's biggest lathe, then a workshop to put around it. Yeah.
So is that what you're doing, Glenn? Selling Michelle's car in parts on eBay? You said you were listing stuff.
Yeah, no, all my fishing stuff. I said last week that I had a buyer I had somebody who interested who wanted to buy all of it, and it turns out his pockets weren't as deep as we thought they were, so we didn't do a deal. So I've been listing all the items. I don't like listing the items, but I do like playing the eBay game once they're all on there. It's quite exciting. Watching bids come in and things, I really enjoy that. So that's a fun game to play.
So it's going good.
It's going.
It is a market.
It's going steadily at the moment. I'll boost it, I think, at the weekend. You can send, when you've got a certain amount of watchers looking at something, you can send an offer a slightly reduced price. So yeah, I'll have a play around with that at the weekend. I'll wait till there's a bit more interest in it all first. I have sold some though.
Yeah, because I've never sold anything on eBay when I'm thinking about it. We had like a national variety here in Norway, but it's not been popular for years. So yeah.
Kind of gutted it's not moving a little bit quicker, to be honest with you. Yesterday I was looking on eBay at lathes, and there was a cracking lathe for sale for not much money, which came with a whole heap of metal as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, that just would have been great fun, but that sold. I say it was a cracking deal though. But if I'd had the money in the eBay account, it would have been mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, just watching it go up and watching the lathe fund increase. It's a nice thing to watch.
Yeah. I realized something as well. Not YouTube, but at least I think it's PayPal. You can transfer money into your account, but it turns out they have like a $50 minimum limit to be able to transfer. So I've been accumulating Patreon funds for quite a while, and then I forgot about it and just realized yesterday, oh, I passed the threshold, so just transfer that into the account. So now I have a separate bank account for the vast amount of YouTube money that's pouring in, average $1 a week. And now I also have the Patreon money, and I'm thinking, that's on a separate account, so that's going to be a project, I think, with some title, how far can I get with Patreon money or something. It's going to be a very clickbaity title, and then it's going to be something very rubbish because it's not a lot of money. But then again, or I could make, how much crap can I get from AliExpress with
Oh, that'd be a fun one.
And then I don't know I need anything, so I'm just gonna list everything, but start with the cheapest because they have something that costs like cents, and then like, oh yeah, a bucket of cotton wads. All right, I'll take that, and then just go from there.
How far down your wish list do you get?
Yeah.
I've got no sympathy for you. I can't even access my £4.97 in YouTube.
No. That's Oh.
Yeah. But good on you for actually spending your Patreon money. I mean, it kind of bothers me when people have patrons and then they don't use that money for anything. I mean, I've given you money because I want to fund your whatever you're doing. Use it.
Yeah, and to any of the Patreons listening,
Yes,
they are specifically spent on stupid YouTube shit. It's not like I put it into the joint bank account and spend it on food. That's not going to happen. So that is the more money that comes in on the Patreon account, the more stupid shit I'll make on YouTube. It's a very simple deal. It's yeah.
I mean, I thought you were just going to spend it on booze and do a really ranty video. How drunk can I get on Patreon? That's a video.
Yeah, that's I mean,
not in Norway.
It's basically the same as all my videos, except I get drunk as well. That being said, it's of course to keep it PG-13 or whatever it's called. I do move the glass around, but it's probably quite the percentile of all my videos is recorded intoxicated at some level or not, but I'm not sure if you could call it intoxicated. It's probably a half glass of whiskey every now and then, but still alcohol is involved.
Depends how big your glass is, really, doesn't it?
Shh, let's...
A jug.
How large whiskey glass can I get on AliExpress? Yeah, that's
Well, last time I saw you drinking whiskey, it was out of a wine glass.
yeah.
That counts.
I'm not a connoisseur or a drinking prude. I mean, a glass is a glass, and it doesn't. I mean, it tastes the same.
But you sent these such mixed messages because you were drinking it out of a wine glass, and then you said the whiskey it was worth $2,000, I think.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't worth that much when I bought it. I don't know what happened there. It just turned 4 times the value on the years I owned that bottle. And I didn't even realize. I had a friend over a couple of years ago, and like, all right, let's have a glass of whiskey. We went out for a concert, and we went home to my place afterwards, and yeah, let's have a quiet glass of whiskey. And I took it out, and he's like, God, what, are we drinking that? Yeah, of course. Are you? And then I realized that, oh yeah, that's become quite expensive. I don't think I bought it for more than... I mean, it was expensive. I think I paid a couple of £100 for the bottle at that time, but yeah, it is. I think last time I checked, it's about £2,000 for that bottle. So,
Yeah. It's basically worthless now it's open, isn't it? So
yeah, I can't sell it, and of
No.
course it can't just sit there until I mean, it doesn't spoil. But I bought it to drink it, and goddamn, I'm gonna drink it. But only for special occasions, like when I'm thirsty or.
It's a day ending in Y.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant.
Speaking of drinking, let's cheers to that.
What you want tonight? Beer?
Ginger Joe, alcoholic ginger beer.
Oh,
Yeah, fancied one tonight.
so I bought 3.
Fancy one every night.
At times it's good. Sometimes it's too sweet. For me.
Yeah, it is on the sweeter side, but
So are you.
yeah, sorry me. So that was all I had on my list, actually. Yeah,
It was an extensive list, at least.
it was. So, no, wait, stickers. All right, no, we talked about that. All right.
Yes.
Yes. Car, yes. No, oh, there's one more. A Batsy. I've been having fun these couple of last days making the audio track for the Batsy, and it came out so much better than I thought. So thank you for the audio tracks. I have been spending some time on Audio Jungle to see if I can buy any soundtrack. I mean, yes, we talked about me being a full Foley artist and recording, but some things is more cumbersome to record than just paying $1 to get an audio clip by someone else. So that's basically what's remaining. So I'm thinking a good evening worth of work, and both the videos are ready. And I need to spend some more time on the making of, because I'm making a separate YouTube video for the process of making that. And in that case, it would be nice. I have your audio tracks, but I asked you as well if you could just dummy film yourself while you are recording it, because it would be nice to incorporate that in the video. That is basically what is missing there as well, I think.
Yeah, I'll get that done before the end of the week. Are you going to put the making of the video, is that going out on your regular channel? What are you doing with the actual Batsy videos?
Yeah, the actual Batsy videos is getting their own channel. So I'm going to make a YouTube channel specifically for that. So I have to Google. I see a lot of makers have separate channels, and I don't know how that works. Do you link it to your original account?
You can do that, yes.
Do you have a separate? Yeah, what? Yeah, you have the. Yeah, you have the No.1 Crude mistakes. Yeah,
That one has a separate email, but you can make separate accounts. Just make a new one under your own login, and then you switch between them.
yeah, because that was the plan. Because then that's just gonna be the Batsy in all the languages. It's like I can get the people to record.
What's the channel going to be called? Batsy?
Exactly. or something to that. I mean, yeah, it's going to be something, yeah, very simple. I'm not sure if that name is taken. Might have to look into that before this episode airs in case some bastard just, oh, you want that, eh? That's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
That's a ruined
Our
project,
listeners
isn't
would
it?
never do that. We call Batsy 69 instead.
This is Batsy. He likes to get frisky. Batsy likes numbers. 69 is his favorite. It's like, yeah. Oh.
It's definitely the funniest number out there, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
But it is. I'm genuinely curious. I of course having toddlers. We deleted the YouTube's Kid app because it's basically just garbage, and you see people are just taking probably their kids' Barbie dolls and they're just making videos, and you see their hands, and it's really bad video quality, and it racks up fantastic numbers because kids will watch everything. So I think this is going to be in the top 5% quality wise. So I'm really curious on how it's going to be received. Probably it's going to tank and burn, but yeah, never know.
It's a nice project to get out of your head, though, isn't it? It's been in there for a while.
Yeah.
It's nice to give these things a go.
And and get it off. I mean, I've been accumulating more projects than I've been writing off the list. So it's nice to just putting a check mark to a lot of them. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's, I get mixed feelings for something when you write it out. But I mean, sometimes it's for the better, isn't it?
Was that a segue, was it?
No. I was just looking at the time here.
That sounded like a segue to me. All right, I've got some news. It's time to hang up my headphones and microphone because I am podcasted out, guys.
Oh, I thought you were quitting YouTube.
No. No, I'm not quite YouTubed out yet, but I am podcasted out. So.
So it's just us then. Okay.
It's just you, yeah. It's not me, it's you.
We figured as much.
Yeah, finally, someone being honest. I mean,
no. It's been a really hard decision to come to, but it is time to hang up the headphones, I think. As you well know, obviously we spoke about this a few weeks ago. It's not a surprise tonight.
But still, you don't want to really accept it, and.
And I think we've been good. We have been dropping hints for the last few weeks in the episodes as well. If you go back and listen to them, I'd like, that reference makes more sense now. Yeah.
You've done really well keeping your mouth shut, actually, Haavard. I think.
Yeah.
It's been hard at times.
Yeah.
So, what are your plans? Have you made plans? You're going to carry on?
I mean,
I'm not podcasted out, at least.
Yeah.
no.
I need my therapy sessions.
Yeah. But it is. I mean, it's a process getting to terms with it. It's a little bit like breaking up with someone, but it is on the good terms. So it's like you're still friends with your.
Well, I just have to see about that.
Yeah. All right, we'll give it a few.
This
weeks.
is our last dinner together.
If we do break up cleanly, it will be my first clean breakup.
Yeah, and then of course the newer, younger, prettier comes along, and then she has a hard time with you talking to your ex still. So it's gonna be a slow fade out there, or something. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, I can see it coming.
Yeah,
You're going to meet somebody new, aren't you?
but it is hard.
Forget all about me.
Yeah. But it is. I mean, it is proper difficult, and at our age, hitting the metaphorical dating scene again, it's.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, it got me thinking, oh my God, what if it, God forbid, we actually hit the dating scene again? And like, how do you even do it these days? And like, I mean, the closest I've gotten is probably job applications. And there you list, I mean, in a job application, you list all your previous exes so they can call for reference. Do you do that now when you're, I'm guessing it's online dating. You list all your exes, and then, you can ask there if I'm...
What would you say if someone called and asked you about a previous partner? How honest would you be, and what kind of questions would you accept?
That'd be a tricky one for me. Like I say, I've never had a clean breakup, so.
So you mean you wouldn't be put up as a reference?
No, definitely not.
But that's the thing, though. If you're using the parallel to the work life, I mean, I've quit some jobs because hell no, I'm not going back. But I still kept it civil because I don't burn bridges unless I have to, just in case you meet someone or you're at that point, it's natural to go back. But that's not going to happen with any of the exes. So, but still, I'm a decent guy. I'm not. I haven't had the magnificently bad breakups. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't gain anything of being a dick. So probably not here as well, of course. Yeah,
and you tend to run into your exes from time to time, especially at weddings for some reason.
Yeah.
So have you met somebody new yet?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Might have been flirting a bit on the side. Who knows?
Yeah, nothing. Just some casual, yeah.
Some casual what? Some casual, yeah. Leaving it very open-ended.
Yeah. We need to end on a cliffhanger. We can't just spill all the beans.
Should we save it for the half pint? You mean?
Yeah, I think that's a proper cliffhanger for the half pint. And then, I mean, Kevin Sharkey is already pulling his hair because we don't follow up on anything. And yeah, this one is going to be a doozy.
This is special for you, Kev. Just for you.
So, shall I leave you guys to have your new date on the half pint, and I'll say goodbye now?
Are you so eager to leave us?
No.
Then again, it's just pulling the bandage off. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why postpone it?
It's a nice, easy break-in, isn't it, for your first date as well? Just a half hour.
Exactly, and then of course, bringing your ex to a date. That's a hard sell.
Exactly.
Or it might be wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, some people are into that, so yeah, you never know. So maybe it could be a 4-part. No, that's move along.
A menage a quatre.
Oh, look at him being in
Oh,
France.
right.
It sounds like a pizza.
Yeah, you can add a pizza to that.
That's the fourth part.
All right, guys, let's rip the Band-Aid off. I wish you all the best, and I hope your new love works out for you.
Yeah. Thank you for the run. It's been a
It's
pleasure.
been a blast.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 That was just starting to get awkward, wasn't it?
Even
What did you
without the awkward
expect?
silence. Yeah.
Yeah.